Greetings, George Frederick Thomson. 'Tis I. This is not a so sophisticated video of this first broadcast I'm doing for the 2nd of July, year 2007, due to the fact that these numbers align in some manner. My formal work and analysis of known and published knowledge of life as we know it, or has been told to us by religions or by science, started in year 2005, although my mind was working on it for a long time. I'm the registrar and the first one at that of the purelogic.com, as the web address purelogic.com was already used by a computer company, meaning that the original idea of the pure logic and the concepts of pure logic are historically mine first. These conceptualizations are to be fully considered as best as possible in a book of mine not published yet. But some excerpts are on my websites, primarily jointquest.com. The consistency and structurized thought, processes, and logic expressed by my person near that of the best of known, unknown minds of the day. These amounts of people are certainly few in number. Very interestingly, somehow a pure logic mind is more a theoretician based on general pure sciences and general knowledge, and is not associated with the common known high IQ qualifications, nor to necessarily a genius mind. As I have completely given a bad ridicule to the logic of a few PhDs already, I'm convinced that 21st century humans, even from the most knowledgeable and powerful to the least ones, function on a similar ancient mind thought process of 2,000 years ago, if not earlier. Only mainly with the bettering of being more sophisticated and the technologically more advanced in some ways. They are also amazingly advancing more in human rights. But I will demonstrate that most human activities are done blindly, in quotation marks, not really wanting a logical outcome or goal. They are simply done ignorantly as mere survivors, and because those leading or in government say so or permit so, without really taking control to obtain a logical final result beneficial for all. My way of writing and talking tends to be complex and of multiple interpretations, but I don't boast of using generally complex or not commonly used words when I speak. The world scenario seems to be a bidimensional chess game because of the world being formed by the old continents and the new ones. Or rather, it could be old communist blocks against old religions blocks. Or rather, with old religions This could change into a three-dimensional chess game with four block opponents or contrincants as a transliteration from Spanish. Of course, other scenarios are possible. Humans fight or control over other or each other, fighting against other ethnia, or for strategic energetic sources, or for the justification of human rights protection. The big question is, are they fighting because of evil, in quotation marks, in each and every one to some degree or less? The deadlock scenario, or check, is the balance of power of the two or more opponents or contracts. If there were no opponent behavior, there would be no world scenario chess game. Organizations of some petroleum countries, as the OPEC, and some military countries are strong as most nuclear power countries. Well, strategically, they are. But most ultimately, of course, not. What if the OPEC and bigger man of military and nuclear power partners make a move? This could be an ultimate check that could lead to a checkmate or a full stalemate. Why do humans want to continue in such behavior of being opponents? Well, the exercise of power and control is the inherent fuel for this and other things, of course. Nobody wants to be controlled negatively by someone else. So they all become prepared opponents inevitably. Inevitably. Inevitablemente. Inevitablemente. Will world peace be possible forever? Maybe for some time. I'm calling on all military forces to not fight against each other and be prepared for the control to establish world peace and the perpetuation of human life on Earth, if needs be. Some final thoughts, reading some poems for all humans on Earth, which I consider to be my children, not because of me having any power, but simply because of my pure logic and insight. Admiration, mark, admiration, mark, admiration,